Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Devil's Advocate. Yes, I'm not here with the other guy. You know, the guy I love. You know, what's his name? Henry? Yeah, he's not here right now. It's just me. And I'm just personally want to know, and just personally want to tell you, first, thank you for listening, for tuning in every single episode. Thanks for rocking with me. Again, this is supposed to be therapy for that other guy, and somehow I convinced him to make it a normal, everyday thing. Now, I got a dope show coming for you guys. I'm actually up on a podcast with a few of my friends that I got from Discord, and we chop it up and talk about the trade deadline and that little bullshit-ass All-Star Game draft, a.k.a. Tampering Central. But we'll talk to that back on the podcast. Not right now. This is just your intro. But anyway, I just wanted to personally thank you guys and just tell you guys that I really, really, truly appreciate you. And I just want to continue to be better, and I hope you guys continue to rock with me, continue to stay with me. And that's it. So, without further ado, y'all know how this goes. It's going to be a quick commercial right after this introduction. And then right after commercial, it's going to go right into the podcast. Now, normally, I know I have background music, but I had about 6 guests up this day. Yeah, 6. You know what I'm saying? So, there ain't no background music. It's just us chopping it up. I hope you enjoy. Peace.
Do you have a moody appetite like me? For instance, Thursday I feel like eating fried chicken, and since it's Sunday I want barbecue chicken. Or sometimes you just have a problem finding food wherever you live at. Like for me, in New York City or wherever I'm traveling, sometimes deciding on where to eat is very, very difficult. And sometimes you just can't get in contact with that friend of yours, the foodie friend who knows all the good spots to eat. Guess what? Problem solved. The infatuation is now that friend. The infatuation helps you find the right restaurant for any situation. Need a spot for the first date? The infatuation. Trying to find a spot for your birthday where you kind of want to celebrate, but you kind of really don't? The infatuation. Or you want just a little key spot for you to just chill and relax. The infatuation. The infatuation has you covered in all these situations and many, many, many more. So if you ever need to find a place to eat, but don't want to read through thousands of unreliable crowdsourced reviews, hit up theinfatuation.com or download their free app on iOS and Android to search the thousands of restaurants, reviews, and guides in 22 cities around the world. Or let the infatuation do the job for you by sending a text to 64560. A person will always be there to respond right there in a hurry. The Infatuation. TheInfatuation.com. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Henry, aka TDA, the Devil's Advocate, and I'm back with another episode of I'm Just Saying the podcast. And this time, I'm back with a couple of friends of mine from the Discord I told you about a couple of episodes ago. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. I'm gonna start off in Cali.
What up, man? It's Black Goku. Salute.
All right, and then we're gonna bring it back home to Brooklyn.
Salute, man. It's flashy, man. Brooklyn shit, man. TV, what's going on, man?
Oh man, I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling excited, man. How you guys feeling about the trade deadline, man?
I thought it was blasphemy that LeBron didn't get what he wanted. I didn't like what New Orleans did. New Orleans basically did some petty stuff. So like Anthony Davis, if we can't get what we want, you can't get what you want. And I feel like that's what they did, and I don't appreciate it at all. The NBA would have been better, in my opinion, because we all saw what's going on. If the owners, when the owners trade you, basically, it's cool. But when the players stand up for their rights and want to go where they want to go, it's a problem. Okay, NBA, that's fair.
And what about you, Goku, being that you're over there in LA? Like, did you feel bad that y'all was able to not to get, the trade you wanted done?
I was a little hurt, but I'm glad they didn't give up nothing. We'll keep this team until he becomes a free agent, so it can be easier, and we keep pieces and get rid of the scrubs. Salute.
The scrubs. Drew, we got the name? We just gonna keep it at
No, we know who the scrubs are. Brandon Ingram, you could go.
That's a fact.
What you call it? Kuzma, you're nice, but you could go. Who else could go? Lonzo Ball.
Kuzma?
Yeah, you could go. You could go. Lonzo Ball, you definitely could go. After what I saw on Undisputed, where your father told everybody that you're better than LeBron James, you could definitely go, sir. You could definitely go. Sorry, no, we don't have time for that. LeVar Ball, the Ball family circus. We don't have time for circus because I like to watch basketball, not a circus. If I want to watch a circus, I will go to the Universal Circus and I'll watch that. No, I don't got time. No, you could go.
What about you, Goku? Same feelings?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm just trying to see what we gonna do because LeBron got to change some shit up as usual, but Lakers still got a good management team. It just got to fall into place.
Okay, well, me, I don't have no say in the matter. I don't care what goes on this year. This is the year that I decided to sit out. I'm switching teams next year, and the rule usually is if you're switching teams, you got to sit out a year. And the fact that my favorite player is retiring this year, the fact that my favorite player is retiring this year, and my hometown actually has a team, I'm going to my hometown next season to the Brooklyn Nets. So as right now, I don't care what anybody do.
I actually like that because shout out to D'Angelo Russell. He deserved to be in the All-Star game, and he been cooking after that. Brooklyn has completely agree.
That's a fact. But I got the list. I got the list of all of the trades. So we're gonna go down the list one by one. Shout out to the people out there. Listen, y'all gonna hear a couple of teams a few times. I'm just going down the list the way I got it. So don't try to kill me in the comment sections. But the first thing on the list, you got the Atlanta Hawks acquiring Jabari Bird. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Jabari Bird or Parker?
No, Jabari Bird.
Never heard of that guy.
I never heard of him.
Listen, this is how you know it's bullshit. Because the Celtics, in return for giving them that, gets future considerations. I don't ever know what the fuck that means.
Wow. Future considerations? Wow, yeah.
Yeah, what that mean? Like, do that mean I catch you on the back end? Like, you know what I'm saying? I got you later on, I got you on the first. Is that one of those? Like,
yeah, I think so. like if you I got you on the draft, but it's not like definite. It's not definite though. Like, but I got you though.
Yeah, that's crazy. The next on the list is I feel is good for if they keep him next year. The Nets, they acquire Greg Monroe and a second round pick from the Raptors.
That's actually a great pick. I feel like that will actually propel the Nets to actually go further in the rankings. I mean, in the standings in the East, because Greg Monroe is actually he's a quality pro and he could rebound and he could add to their front line, and I like that.
Goku?
The trade is solid. Greg Monroe pretty straight. I don't think he's that fucking powerful, like flashy sounding, but I'll take the pick.
Okay. Now, this is a goodie right here. The Magic, they get your boy Markelle Fultz, and they trade him over to the 76ers for Jonathan Simmons, who I think low-key on the Sixers squad, he might be, he could be a good, 12, 13 point a game player. You know what I mean?
I definitely agree with you, TV. I definitely agree. I feel both teams won because it's a clean slate for Markelle Fultz, so he could prove to the haters that he actually could play, and he had like issues with his shoulders and his mental state wasn't 100% there because the expectations and being number one draft pick, and after that going through that injury, like, and people was just questioning his heart and his determination of the game. I think that's good. I know, I'm a Spurs fan, so I know about Jonathan Simmons, what he could bring defensively and offensively. He could be a good asset for the Sixers bench in the playoffs and in the season. So I think both teams won in this trade.
Myself, I think Sixers are looking like the winningest team with the trades, man. They got some nice pickups to add to this young, youthful team. I think they can go deep with this team. Now, they're a contender now. They're officially contenders.
I agree with
Still
Goku.
6.
I agree with Goku, but they're not going to get past the Eastern Conference finals. But they're cute. They're cute though.
That's another.
We'll hit
That's
on
another
that. We'll hit
debate.
on that later on. We'll crunch for time. We're gonna hit on that later on. But I'm gonna start this off over in LA for the LA guy. Now the LA teams traded with each other, and now the Clippers are gonna get Michael Beasley. Conspiracy theory. Just remember I said that. Michael Beasley and Isaac. What is it? Ivica Zubac.
Yeah,
Ivica
Zubac cool.
and the Lakers get Mike Muscala.
I don't know who Mike Muscala is, but I guess I'm gonna let Flashy punch on that because I don't know
Yeah,
who Mike
that
Muscala is.
I don't really care. I feel like that trade for the 2 LA team is to make kind of cap room for Carmelo to re-sign with the Lakers, basically.
Conspiracy theory. I'm just saying. Remember, they said they wasn't gonna give up any guaranteed contracts to bring them on, but after a nice little argument that quote unquote people claim that didn't happen, now certain people are shipped up out of there. I'm just saying. I don't know. Maybe you know what I'm saying. A little in-house cleaning up there with the Michael Beasley and the coach incident.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And Zubac was just collateral damage. Now, moving right along, the Trailblazers. All right, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know who none of these niggas is, but the Trailblazers get Caleb Swanigan from the Kings, and the Kings get Sky Labissiere. Don't know who none of these niggas is.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
PGs.
Niggas said PG.
I don't know who they are, but shout out to them brothers because they are in the NBA for a reason. So I wish them the best of luck in their careers, but I don't know who they are.
Now, one of the trades who I feel was a fucking great move and a low-key steal. The Raptors get Marc Gasol, and the Grizzlies get Jonas Valanciunas, Dylan Wright, and CJ Miles, and of course the 2024 second-round pick. Who gives a shit about those? I low-key love this trade. Like Marc Gasol on the Raptors.
I like it.
I feel this.
I'm sold on it.
I feel this trade is going to propel the Raptors to go to the finals. I feel like Marc Gasol is a former Defensive Player of the Year, a former All-Star. He's going to fit perfectly fine with Kawhi and the squad. I feel this is a good trade. They stole it. They stole it from the Grizzlies. That's crazy.
I feel that this trade was brilliant on the Raptors' part. For the simple fact is, Marc Gasol. With Marc Gasol, you get a person who doesn't get in the way. If Kawhi needs to get on the block, Valanciunas is in the way. Valanciunas ain't gonna really pop out of there and shoot them threes like that. Marc Gasol would.
Exactly. He spaced the floor.
He spaces the floor, and he can go down if you need the perimeter for other shooters.
And also, too, it's a great move to keep Kawhi in Toronto for next season.
Mm-hmm. Any thoughts, Goku?
Nah, I disagree with everything you guys said. I like the trade a lot. It can help the Raptors move forward in the playoffs deeper than what we expect them to.
No. Now, this is a trade that hurt my heart. I ain't gonna hold you because I had high hopes for this nigga when he was over there on Boston. But the Grizzlies get Avery Bradley. The Clippers sent them over there for Garrett Temple and J. Michael Green. Now, I got a personal connection, with J. Michael Green, a guy that I game with on 2K. My homie, shout out to my nigga Boomer. My nigga Boom on 2K. That's actually his man's. And I knew him. I talked to him. We gamed a couple of times. So I actually know the nigga low key.
Oh, okay.
So I'm rooting for him. But he a Grizzly now, and Avery Bradley is on the Avery Bradley is on the Clippers, and that shit. I had high hopes for Avery Bradley. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought when he was on Boston,
he's back. He's back to the Clippers. He was
on the Grizzlies.
Oh, he's on the Grizzlies now. I mean, it's kind of like I think he'll fit good with the Grizzlies because he's like a kind of blue collar.
Michael Conley on defense. I didn't think about that. Hold on.
He's a blue collar type of player, and Memphis respects like grinded blue collar players. So I think it'll be probably a good fit for him.
The Pacers get Nick Stauskas for Wade Baldwin. We're not even gonna punch. I don't even know who those niggas are. Yeah. The Bucks getting Nikola Mirotic from the Pelicans for Jason Smith and Stanley Johnson and 4 second-round picks. Man,
I actually like all those players.
Me too.
So who won in this one, Goku? Who you think won?
I think it's low key even, but I can't give the Bucks the edge because they're getting somewhere in the playoffs deeper than Detroit. It looks like Detroit's still rebuilding, so I'm going to give the Bucks the edge.
I think the Bucks probably won because they're gonna like basically help their depth and help their bench because for the postseason. So I think that they actually won, but Detroit wasn't too bad either because they're also a playoff contender. So I feel low-key it could be debatable, but I feel like the Bucks won more.
And last but not least, the 76ers acquired James Enden. The Sixers got a lot of niggas, B.
They winning. They won this trade deadline. That's winning this team right now.
Yeah, that is a fact. They definitely won this trade deadline.
Yeah, I could say they won. Like second, I would put the Raptors, but first it has to be the Sixers because they actually help almost every type of way. Like they're gonna space their floor way better with what's my guy? He's an all-star snub. To Tobias Harris. That's gonna be very crazy. Like Ben Simmons is gonna have so many weapons for like fast speed. It's gonna be crazy. On a fast break, they're gonna be very unstoppable.
All right, moving right along. Now did y'all see the All-Star draft?
Yeah, I saw it.
Nah, we're not gonna talk about the Harrison Barnes trade.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. And that wasn't even on the list. Harrison Barnes got sent to where again?
Sent to the Kings, Sacramento, and also I think. Oh yeah, you forgot to mention. I think I forgot somebody thing got traded to Houston. I forgot Tiana Taylor's husband.
Oh yeah, Iman Shumpert.
Iman Shumpert got. I think that's very underrated pick because he's an
underrated pick.
He's a wingman and he can play defense and also he has championship experience. So I feel that's an underrated pickup. That's an underrated pickup. And Harrison Barnes, I think that is blasphemy. And LeBron James, I respect you for even like meddling in the business because I like that because Harrison Barnes is not a media person. He's not going to talk about it because he's a professional. But I like that you spoke for the little guys and said that it's ass. Like this whole thing is ass. Like the league is like they're bipolar. One time they the superstars kind of like have voices, but the role players don't have no voices. And I'm glad that one of the top tier players voiced his opinion about how ass this was. Like this was trash.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm just saying that the fact that the man was like in the middle of a game on the bench,
he didn't deserve that, man.
And to be told, like technically, they literally probably told the nigga, "Yo, you got to dip." Like why? And he like,
yeah,
"Why?"
I heard
he's not part of the team no more.
That he wanted to still play, but he knew it was a possibility. It was a deal on the table, but he still wanted to
he was
play.
already traded. Like once he was traded. He can't play for that team no more.
He can't play in the fourth quarter.
So he couldn't even finish the game. Like he had that's like saying, "Yo, you don't work here."
Yeah, basically. Like he had to say his final goodbyes with the team. Like that's ass. Like
that's ass. That is super ass. That's trash. That is trash.
But this is what we're talking about on TV. We spoke about this off the air. Like we said, like this is why I like player empowerment because they get to dictate where they go and they don't get and they're in control of their careers instead of leaving your career with the owners. Whenever you're washed up, they could just trade you whatever they feel like trading you. So I like it.
The way the NBA is today, it's basically the true definition of the word remuneration. The word remuneration is basically payment for services rendered. So this is how much you're going to pay me to play basketball from this year to this year. This is how much I'm going to get. When it's time to renegotiate a contract or pick a new contract, I'm doing what's best for me. I did what was within my contract that you asked me to do, which was play ball. That's that. That's all I'm supposed to do. I'm not there's no loyalty. There's none of that because at the end of the day, it's not like when I leave here and retire, you gonna give me a piece of the team? No, you ain't gonna give up none of that. So I ain't staying. I'm doing what's best for me and my family, and I'm not mad at that.
I agree. Be loyal to yourself, not the team.
All right. All right. So we had LeBron versus Giannis, which was the worst drafting by one player that I ever seen.
Nah, I'm not gonna go drag it like that but I prefer LeBron. I feel LeBron's a better GM, but I'm not gonna say Giannis' team is ass because we still have to get on the court. So we still have to get on the court. We still gotta get on the court because his team wasn't bad. It's just that the way I like to play basketball, I prefer LeBron's squad better because like his players play on both sides of the court.
That's true.
Yeah, like Giannis basically pick offense basically.
Shit, he basically picked height, nigga. He ain't no offense. That nigga picked.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Good nigga. All right, hold on. We just had somebody jump in on the line. We got an MVP. What's going on, MVP?
What's going on with your TV, buddy? The Devil's Advocate.
That ain't nothing, man. Right now we about to get in. Came in perfect time. We about to get into this starting lineup for the All-Star game. First we got Team LeBron. I'm gonna go through the starters first. His first pick was, of course, Kevin Durant. You got Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden, along with LeBron James, that represent Team LeBron as starters. What do y'all think about that starting lineup?
That's damn near unstoppable.
A fire ass lineup.
That's damn near unstoppable.
Yo, so this is like, this is crazy. Son.
That's damn near unstoppable. How could you beat that? Like, that's crazy. Like,
yeah, LeBron picked the game. He go have him a small triple-double, and them boys finna be out there tearing it up on the court.
I also feel LeBron kind of pick a team that he might want to pick up in the summer with the free agents.
Yes. Sure,
Little tampering going on.
I feel he really did that. I feel like he tampered. I feel like I feel like it was a sub towards New Orleans.
I kind of disagree because he did the same thing last year with Kevin Durant and Kyrie, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he? And people thought him and Kyrie was in hot water.
It just wasn't live. That's all. That's the only difference.
But MVP, this is what I would say though. Like, I'm gonna say Kyrie's a weird cat. We don't know what Kyrie's gonna do in the offseason.
Oh yeah, I agree with that part. Y'all just trying to say Brian tampering and get off that.
For those who don't know, for the listeners again coming in, MVP is also from the Discord, and he is the LeBron fan. I thought my best friend was the LeBron. No, this nigga is the LeBron fan. So when y'all hear him,
salute. I'm punching for LeBron tonight.
Don't pay him no attention. But going along to Team Giannis.
So the YouTube comments, be careful how y'all talk about LeBron. Yeah, he would comment on y'all and back and forth.
Yeah, but Team Giannis, his starters is Steph Curry was his first pick, and now you got Joel Embiid, Paul George, and I hate to say it, but the last pick of the draft was Kemba Walker, but that's his point guard. Well, along with Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do y'all think about that starting lineup?
That shit ass pussy.
I'm not gonna say it's ass. I actually like it, but it's not better than the LeBron team. But it actually has a lot of like ball handling, shooting, and you got Embiid. I think the Embiid kind of makes it kind of good though. I like the Embiid pickup.
That sounds like a team that could be beat by a regular team to me personally. That don't even sound like an all-star whip.
All right, now moving right along to LeBron's reserves. He had a hell of a day here too. There was a trade. Let me say that. There was a trade. The trade was originally LeBron James had Russell Westbrook. And Antetokounmpo had Ben Simmons. But I guess after Antetokounmpo realized he doesn't have a fucking guard on his team, he made a trade and traded Ben Simmons for Russell Westbrook.
Oh, that's actually a good trade.
So LeBron's reserves is Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard.
Oh my God.
Ben Simmons, LaMarcus Aldridge, Karl Anthony Towns, and Bradley Beal.
LeBron bench is better than the East starting five.
Yeah, just Anthony Davis alone. Man, that's
Man, I ain't just put Anthony Davis above Embiid and Giannis like that. Like, I ain't doing that. Like, I don't know.
What
I
I'm
don't
doing,
know why not.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it,
But
brother.
just for I'm the devil's advocate, baby. I'm just for argument's sake. I just can't just let y'all get that off. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
There will never be any. There will never be any AD slander when I'm here.
Yeah,
all right,
stand
now
up.
I ain't gonna flex. Giannis, this was his first pick for the reserves, and this is why I know he asked, pussy. His first pick for the reserves is Chris Middleton.
Oh, yeah,
That's
get
his
him the
team.
fuck out of
That's
here.
his teammate though. Like
He would have been that last for you to pick. You ain't have
My
to
nigga,
pick him
all
first.
right, cool.
He
Listen,
would have been
I
there.
understand what you just said, Flashy. That's his teammate, but I'm gonna name you LeBron's reserves, aka he had first pick. Giannis had first pick out of the reserves. So I'm gonna name LeBron's reserves right now, and you let me know who's worse than Chris Middleton. Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard, Ben Simmons, LaMarcus Aldridge, Karl Anthony Towns, and Bradley Beal.
And originally he chose Westbrook over Ben Simmons.
Everybody's better than.
And originally he chose Westbrook. So, and this is all before Chris Middleton was picked.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton was picked first.
He would have been.
Oh no! It gets worse. It gets worse. Now remember the list of the people I named. It gets worse. His second pick, which Anthony Davis was the first reserved off, so the rest of them are still there. But his second pick over all them other niggas was Nikola Jokic. Out of all them other niggas, he picked up Nikola Jokic second.
I mean, I get why, the European connection. I guess that's why.
I mean, I don't like the way Giannis going about it though, because if y'all remember, like when he quoted how he don't want to be teaming, I think he looking at the All-Star game as him teaming up with LeBron and KD and all of them. So it's like I think he kind of taking the Jimmy Butler approach, like, oh, I'm gonna beat you with the third team.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel he picked everybody. He does it like he.
I'm gonna tell y'all my true conspiracy theory. I think he picked everybody who was not better than him. Period.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying. I damn near agree. That's what I'm saying. He took the Jimmy Butler approach.
I agree.
I'm the best nigga
because
on this
you know
team,
why?
and that's that. Nigga.
I appreciate what he did because basically he's like all those other like LeBron is like my rival, KD's my rival, like all them niggas are my rival. These niggas,
Anthony Davis in my age group. There's gonna be the fight who NBA it is in between me and him in a couple years.
I respect his heart, but it may not be smart.
Yeah, it wasn't. That's ass what he did for an All-Star game. It ain't that serious.
Now that was his first two picks from the reserve, Nikola Jokic and Chris Middleton. Now his third pick was originally Ben Simmons, but he made a trade for Russell Westbrook, which was the smartest decision out of all these.
I like that because him and Westbrook got like the same mentality. They don't like to friend up, so they gonna. I like that pick. I like that pick. That trade he did.
The next one is I kind of like him because I feel he deserves his respect. It's my man Blake Griffin. He been going to work this year.
I respect that one.
Yeah, I respect Blake.
After Blake, he picked up D'Angelo Russell.
I like that.
I like that too.
After D'Lo, he picked up Nikola Vukovic.
That's nasty.
I like that though because he can actually ball, but he's not flashy though. So it's like I don't know how he's gonna work in an All-Star game. He's like he just get buckets.
And the last pick of the draft that was stuck on Giannis' team was Kyle Lowry.
I can't even rebuttal with that because I don't think that he even deserved to be an All-Star this year. I don't feel he did enough.
That's how you feel.
What point guards out the East you putting over him though? Because the point guard in the East I think he is by default.
I feel him and Victor should have been there, and I would have replaced.
Victor's injured.
Yeah, I know. If Victor didn't get injured, I would have replaced Lowry with D'Angelo.
Oh yeah, okay. I see that. Shit, if Victor went injured, he would have been one of the top picks to me.
Exactly.
The specialty players, which salute to Adam Silver for adding this in there. Of course, LeBron James selected between D Wade and Dirk. Of course, y'all know he picked.
He picked D Wade.
And Giannis got Dirk, which I think if Giannis had first pick anyway, I think he still would have went with
Dirk anyway.
He would have picked Dirk because Dirk is like a European legend, and like Giannis.
He know D Wade, LeBron, man.
Exactly. I told you, like I told you, I think Giannis looked at all them niggas as ops. He's taking it personal. Like I feel like he's not supposed to take it. He's supposed to be about fun, but he's like a competitor, I guess. So he's like, these niggas is my ops, so I'm never gonna pick them. Like,
Now that I really think about it, just because of the team he got, I don't like the Russell Westbrook Ben Simmons trade no more. Because Ben Simmons is more of the flashy type oop throwing guard for the All-Star game. And I would have liked to see that with him, Giannis, and Blake Griffin and Joel Embiid.
I mean, but MVP, you don't think? Like, I think that it could work because you don't see this year kind of he's kind of like reformed his game where he's more kind of pass first.
Who you talking about?
Westbrook. Like I feel Westbrook is like I feel he's like at the point guard position. I think he's played the best this year. To be honest, like out of all the years, like pure point guard, like I feel this is his best year.
Oh yeah, I completely agree with you. I was just saying, like from the All-Star game perspective, like
okay.
passes off the dribble.
Okay. Yeah,
like
because I see what you mean. Because Giannis kind of like got a European kind of squad, so that them flashy passes could have worked better. Yeah, I feel what you mean.
Yeah, it's like it just like the visual.
Yeah, I feel you. But I got LeBron team kind of winning clearly by 20.
I'd say about 30.
Damn. Damn.
I got LeBron team because my boy D Wade is on there, so we gonna win that over there. You know what I mean?
Chirac saying that.
But I feel who's gonna win MVP? That's gonna be the question. I don't know.
I was just about to ask y'all that. Who's y'all thoughts on the MVP candidate, man?
Just to be controversial, and because I know he gonna come off the bench getting buckets, I'm gonna go with Dame Dollar.
I like that pick actually though, because I feel like he has he's a sleeper because all he really got to do is show up score. That's it. You don't have to really like. You just have to.
I see him coming off the bench giving you about 20, because that's what he go do. Like, because y'all know he feel like he gets snubbed every year anyway. So he out there with a point to prove. Like he not out there to do that. He finna get you his 25, 26.
I got James Harden win MVP.
Me? I've seen a lot of NBA in my years, so I know how this movie ends. I'm going with either Dirk or Dwayne Wade just because I know how NBA niggas is. Them fucking niggas is ass pussy. They get all mushy and shit. Especially if any of these niggas get over 10 points, they're going to let them get it. Definitely.
But my dark horse is Kawhi because I think it's something in there with like LeBron picked him so early. I think LeBron's going to feed him a lot too.
I got Dirk or D Wade, man. On some sentimental, they gonna let them win shit. On some bullshit.
They gotta make the shots though on TV. They gotta make the shots. They've been bricking kind of heavy.
Not D Wade. Even
you know what? I take that back. Dirk been bricking heavy. D Wade actually been showing his he still got the pump fake. He still got little flashes, a little bit of flash. But nah. The young gun is not gonna let these old niggas take the MVP.
All right, so since I can't have this argument, I'm gonna let you two go at it. Who y'all got winning the finals? Who coming home with that shit, man?
Ooh. I'm against the Golden State Warriors, so I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna pick. People can think I'm crazy. I got the Raptors.
The Raptors, the Claw, huh? The Claw gonna get him another one.
That's a fact. I agree. I think he's gonna stick it to all the San Antonio fans and all the big old women down there. I think he's this guy. I think he's hungry, man. I think he's gonna win it. After that, if he decides to go to LA, maybe to the Clippers, nobody can really say nothing because he brought the Six a championship.
Flashy, who you got?
No, that was me. That was Flashy.
MVP, who you got? Besides, the food that you eat.
I mean, y'all already did the rollout for me. You know I gotta go LeBron.
I like that actually though.
So you really think no captain?
Because he's going out the limb. He's going out the limb for that. That's
no homage.
No
MVP. No homage.
No homage.
You really think that LeBron and them gonna win this year? No homage.
I think it. Yes. Do I believe it? No.
Okay, you're a smart brother.
I honestly think that's what I'm saying. Like in my 2K mind, I got LeBron James, and that's all I need. Like that's what I'm saying. Pause. You feel me? Ingram and Kuzma and Lonzo and Lance and Caldwell Pope and Ray John Rondo. You just need them to have a few solid games for you, which they all capable of doing. And Josh Hart, let me not forget him. All of them are some long, lengthy defenders that can rotate everything on Golden State. So I feel like they can match up defensively. Do I feel like, you feel me, Lonzo and all them go match Curry and Clay toe-to-toe? Nah. But I feel like you can force Draymond into a bad couple of nights, and then the Warriors bench dead ass. So it's like, yeah, I got Bron. Shit, fuck it. I got Bron.
But MVP is where I got a rebuttal. Like, you see how, like, you saw, like, the last game when he lost by 42, like, the young players are kind of disgruntled, and they kind of, like, seem like they kind of mentally tough. They kind of quit on that game. Do you think that after the All-Star break, they're gonna like come as a team and start winning? Because it's right now they 10th right now.
I mean, I personally do, because it's like, I'm mad that most of them didn't look at it like the way Jason Tatum did. You feel me? Like, shit, if I was me, I'd trade me for Anthony Davis too. And I think it's kind of ass they got in their feelings about it, but now I feel like that they more secure, and they know they secure and they not going nowhere. I feel like some of them want to fight to keep their name on that team. Like, shit, maybe we could get Anthony Davis out, and I could be the third star type shit. So it's like, I think Brandon Ingram and Kuzma go want to turn up and showcase their talents and stuff, and I think Lonzo capable of it. I don't see them standing no slump.
Yeah, but
I just want to chime in and say that I don't care how much Brandon Ingram wants to develop himself. I think he's ass. But go ahead, continue.
Oh no, and Brandon Ingram, to me, he's done by nowhere near superstar, but he's the longest player pause in the NBA type shit, and he's a long win defender, and he can give you about 15 points and shit. That's all we need from him. I don't need Ingram out there to give me 30.
I know you're a sports nigga. How do you feel about the comments that LeVar Ball said that Lonzo Ball is a better player than LeBron James? Like, you know, LeBron's like a passive aggressive guy. He might throw a little sub at LeVar, and it could be a little chaos in the circus. The ball circus could like translate on the court low key.
I would kind of agree, but like, okay, let me put it like this. When y'all, because I know all y'all play sports, well, most of y'all the real money. Play sports.
Yeah, facts.
So it's like, when you play and you got like a player, say when you in college and that nigga just in the NFL or NBA type shit, you already play with him on Madden and 2K, you feel me? You look up to him in a way already. So with the age gap between Lonzo and LeBron, it's already a respect factor as you a vet. To you, my GOAT type shit, because I guarantee you LeBron is the GOAT to Lonzo. So yeah, technically speaking, he kind of his father on the court. Like, I don't see Lonzo disrespecting him. I see him, like, you feel me, letting LeBron know. LeBron see the kid every day, like, he don't feel that way, and he ain't got no malice intent. That's his daddy, and he can't do shit about it. And you feel me? LeBron, I think he the perfect guy to understand it, because he wasn't raised the way Lonzo was raised. He didn't have a daddy at all.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
Like, I think this is a good picture for LeBron, for him to be understanding and how he is with Bronny.
How do you feel about Luke Walton?
That nigga ass pussy.
Okay.
All right. Well, it was nice chopping it up with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming on. Y'all welcome to come on anytime if y'all want. Salute y'all Twitters or Instagrams and all that.
Man, what you call it? This is your shit, bro. I don't gotta do all that, man. This is all
y'all finna say I ain't know none of that. I'm about to shout out this body I'm about to catch. Night pause. I'm finna smoke this nigga burgle. We about to debate who to go. Y'all already know who your boy pick, and I don't gotta announce it, but fuck it, I will. LeBron, Ramon, James. I'm about to 30 this nigga. Then y'all go see me on Smoke Over Win. Shout out to Big Bro TV, aka the Devil's Advocate. Shout out my nigga Flashy. Gang shit in the building.
Facts, man.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have y'all back up there. We're gonna talk about that Smoke Over Win card. Y'all more than welcome to come up here anytime. Y'all already know my Twitter and Instagram at TV the Vocalist. I don't know the podcast's Twitter or Instagram, so hit me on mine and I'll direct you. And appreciate y'all coming up. And we out. Stay loyal, stay righteous, stay true to yourself. And I'm outie. 5,000. All right, let me get Craig.
100, man.
Get up out of here. Oh shit! Hold on, let me get this shit to stop recording real quick before we start talking. I don't want none of us to incriminate ourselves. Stop, my nigga. Hey, ever wanted just to freely express yourself? You ever wanted to do it with no holds barred, not having to worry about censoring yourself? Or what if you have an anxiety and just want to express your feelings? Or you just want to start a podcast, but you just don't know how. How am I going to do the editing? How I'm going to integrate the background musics? What programs or apps should I use? Or even how can I get my podcast on major platforms like Apple Music and Spotify? Well, the answer is easy. It's called the Anchor app. The Anchor app lets you host, distribute, and monetize your own podcast. That's right. That's host, record, and distribute your podcast all in one place. And that's not the cherry on top. The cherry on top is all for free. 100% free. Now, if you have an interest, wanting to start your own podcast, come join us at Anchor at anchor.fm/start. Come today, start your podcast, and continue free expressions whenever you feel like it. Remember, that's anchor.fm/start. Hope to see you.
Hey, thanks for listening in, man. I just wanted to thank you guys one more time for tuning into my podcast. I truly appreciate it. I also wanted to take this time to give you guys my social. At TV The Vocalist on Instagram, at TV The Vocalist on Twitter, at I'm Just Saying Pod at gmail.com. That's the email. And I just wanted to say, if you guys can please, I'm accepting donations now. So if you guys want to donate, 1 penny to 1 million, I'll take it. But I just had to sneak this outro in there. From now on, there will be an intro and an outro, just so I could sneak in the time slots. Of course, for the ads. I gotta get that money, people. I gotta get that money. So if you want lesser ads, donate. But if not, then I'm gonna have to get my money how I get it. You feel me? And that's by any means. But anyway, thanks for listening to the show. Hope to hear from you in the comment section. If not, listen out for the next episode. It's coming real soon. Peace.